I'm going to throw a random question out to everyone.
Uh-oh.
And that's what we do on the show, and that's what we're going to do here. So, my first random question is, Jamel, if someone gave you an unlimited budget and you could make your dream film today, what would it be about?
Ooh, that's a good question. I I don't know. There's so many ideas that even that I was throwing at you, Paul. That would be some good things. Like how another good one would be that a lot of people don't know about is how grown adults and kids be leaving empty containers in the refrigerator and pretending like it's still something in there. And then when you go to pull it out of the fridge, it's empty. Like, why didn't you just throw it in the garbage? The garbage is 1 foot away. Just throw it in the garbage. Why put it back?
There you go.
Just for some comedy. Katie, you
And that
found that
sounds,
funny because you can relate, right?
yeah, and that sounds like something that would definitely be on the sketch show. So, um, for you, Clint, what would your film be about?
Well, I would like to start off with something like a sitcom. Although I already have one that is already written out, which is a comedy thriller. So I'd say it's going to be two, but the one that I want to work on is basically a sitcom that's based on, diversity, people of Black, Hispanic, Asian, young adults that lives in the city who trying to survive everyday life. That's one of the topics that I want to deal with. And as I said, the comedy and everything show you how life is funny being someone from the Caribbean who is trying to, you know, adapt in the US, um, where people can understand my accent. Sometimes they're going to ask me, "Oh, you're from Jamaica?" And I'm like, "No, no, no, not because I have a Caribbean accent doesn't mean I'm from Jamaica. Not Jamaicans don't song like me." So I'm thinking about adding a little bit of my life within the sitcom, so to deal with diversity. So that's what's my film is going to be about, which is I want to start with a sitcom.
Okay, so Katie, what is your film going to be about?
Wow. So honestly, I mean, if anybody knows me, I think Jay knows me more, but I don't have too much experience. I'm more interested in like documentary and stuff. So maybe I would shoot for a documentary. And I think I could relate a little bit with the different cultures and stuff. I think mine would probably be just the struggle of the difference between the US and the South America, what is going on and what is happening here, like how people, the life in general is just so different, like the appreciation and just being grateful for what we have, just maybe the struggles and the pros and cons from being able to get over the border and not just Ecuador's in a big crisis right now. So I think I would shoot more for a documentary kind of thing.
Wow, the border. Now that's definitely a documentary that needs to be made so that some people really know what the border is all about. A lot of people hear what the border is about, but they don't really know. So,
Yeah.
and one thing I'm going to do, if I had unlimited budget and could make any movie that I wanted to make, the name of my company is Cycle Forward Films. So my idea is to do cycles of films. So it's to tell a story in 3 parts or more. So I would simultaneously do 3 films at one time to introduce one of my film series that I've already been working on. And it is about a crime family composed of kids all over the world being used by this guy called Pop Pop. And just to let you know, we come into that family when Pop Pop is trying to get his kids, who is a member of the criminal organization, into the presidency of the United States. But that's the third film. The first film sets everything up, and then by the third film, we get to see the machinations to actually do that. But we also get to see the organization and the back workings of it. And it's something I've been working on for years, and it's something that I will make. And part of making that come to light is the Clint Initiative podcast.